Hello, you guys. It's SerpentOfTheNight, and I am back playing Vietnam Black Ops. This is level 4, and I'm sorry this did not get out yesterday, but apparently, and I was using my laptop as normally as ever could be yesterday. Actually, it was the day before yesterday, but yesterday was the day I was all troubles solving, and I was using my laptop as I normally do, and then it went and froze up. It's been acting a little bit slow and sluggish lately, and I was like, well, okay, what the heck? And it froze up for a good solid 10 minutes. So it's like, okay, I'm going to restart this thing the not correct way, but so either way, I go and do it, and then it's like operating system not found or hard drive error. What's this? And then a whole bunch of work later, and all of my day yesterday gone spending this making a backup on my hard drive. I was able to access the data, but apparently the Toshiba hard drive in my laptop went bad. So that means, unfortunately, this thing didn't get out yesterday, and it means I was all busy with it, and it also means I think this is the step point when I'm going to say I'm going to be building a new desktop, which that may sound idiotic because this is like the computer I'm using right now, what you're seeing this on. It's a good computer, but it was built with a very specific purpose of being backwards compatible. That is why I spent $40 or $50 back when to buy a black 5.5-inch floppy drive. That is honestly insane, but I built it, and the motherboard, all this stuff, it's built to be really specifically backwards compatible. And so, that could also be another reason why I can run this fine. But it shouldn't be on that, because the only reason for that, it's really so if I can actually use a legit DOS environment and not be using like DOS prompt or anything. So that's what that's for. It severely limits like what I can ever upgrade this for, and so it's like I'm going to take the step and get a new computer, and it's like I'm not getting a new laptop. That's all I'm saying. I'd much rather get a new desktop. So I've been spending the last time period looking at, can you guess it? Computer parts, because I'm not spending time, and it's like I cannot figure out what the heck I'm doing. Well, I know what the heck I'm doing, but it's like I don't know what at this point I'm buying, because in a lot of ways I do want AMD, like an AMD processor, but it's like I don't know either. I might just go Intel. I had to send off a message to a motherboard manufacturer to see about if something's compatible, and it's like I don't know. I just don't know. So yeah, that's what I've been doing all day, which so basically that means I'm going to be more than likely getting a good computer of some degree. Maybe not the best, but a very good comparable computer in the same right. So, but yeah, so that's what I will be doing, and who knows when I'll get around to finally ordering the parts, but I expect sometime in the next few weeks I'll figure out the parts for sure. Because my desktop's fine, it's just my laptop and the hard drive in it. So thank you, Toshiba. I guess let me say this. I've never had a hard drive actually fail when I've chosen hard drives. So that makes me wonder. But I wasn't like doing anything crazy. I'm not saying I haven't dropped my laptop or anything where, okay, yes, it could have failed that way. So, yes, I'm pretty sure I was able to get all my personal data off of it. But, yeah, so, that's me. So either way, net neutrality, yay! I guess, okay, here's my thing. I honestly, I truly believe the internet should be, really, it should be like a public utility. I mean, and I furthermore think some stuff what, like internet capacity or speed, like, you know, right now, okay, I only have a, well, actually, the line to our house is fiber, which that's nice, but the actual speeds we're getting, it's just the DSL speed, so it's not that big, but the ping's good enough. But yeah, I mean, it's, well, the service that the internet is fiber, and they spent the last couple, that's another reason the last whole week they've been redoing all the all the cards for the modems. So the internet's been a little bit iffy because of that, but also I had to go and buy a new router because the Linksys router that I bought, I forget, back in September, well, guess what? It was automatically resetting like a crazy amount, about like it's automatically resetting like once every 5 or 10 minutes, and it's like, this is too crazy. It's not something I could stand to do, and I had to go and get a new router. And that was not because of the internet. That was happening before. It's just, it got worse and worse and worse. Probably a failing chip or an error in a chip somewhere. And, well, whatever. So, yep, that is me. I just gotta figure out what the heck I'm doing, so I don't honestly know what to say, but yay, money. No, I'm not, I'm not happy. Well, I'm happy if I can get a better PC, but I'm not happy to be spending money. Who'd be happy to spend money? That's idiotic, in itself. Nobody should innately be happy to spend money. But you're more happy, oh, I got a new PC, or I got a neat vacation or something. Oh, speaking of, when I was at Walmart, I was busy looking at all the different routers, and it's like I have very specifics about like what the heck. Well, it's a minimum. I want an internal gig network and a minimum of 4 ports, and this time I wasn't going with the Linksys router because that's what failed me. So it's like, well, I'll go and look, and it took a while, and gosh, well, that's expensive, but it is cheaper than renting it, so I suppose that's always nice to be said, but yeah, that's still expensive. But OnePlus, I do realize it gets weird, but it's not, it's not like I'm live streaming. Now, if I do get a new desktop, that might increase a lot more, but I gotta see. I don't honestly know about live streaming that much. I honestly would personally prefer to just make content and be able to say, oh, guess what? This renders in the equivalent length of the video or shorter. So hey, if I make a 20-minute video at the max, I'm rendering it for 20 minutes, nothing more or something. I mean, that's what I would really like to say, but I can't say that right now because, you know, I can do some video trickery and, you know, just do the files and do a slight encoding, which takes about the time, but then the file size is still roughly the same as it's not incredibly decreased, so it's, you know, I don't know what to say. It's a pain. It's a real pain. I guess a new CPU and a new computer would be what I need, but I don't know. I'm either thinking the very top, you know, Intel, or well, not Intel, because gosh, unfortunately, Intel is expensive. But so either I go with ADM or AMD. Oh, crimey, I can't even remember the name. But you know, either I go with that or, you know, I don't know what to say. So, you know, that's just always fun. But yeah, it's a lot of just work, and it's you know, I hope I can say, you know, some stuff. Oh, yay, we get a launcher, yay. But yeah, so I know this is a lot less, but okay. So net neutrality. I honestly believe the internet should be like a utility. I mean, like, you know, it's different, but I honestly beg to say it should be, and I honestly think a good start is really to have like a fiber internet connection to everywhere, and then, you know, hey, most people do probably only need at this point, you know, maybe DSL speeds of 20 megabytes per second for most people. Honestly, as long as you're not watching more than one or two videos at once, then probably or, you know, as long as you're that, you're probably fine. Or otherwise, unless you're downloading so large content, you're probably fine with the, you know, DSL speeds, you know, about 20. But, you know, like, okay, so what I was saying at Walmart, like, I was drawn to this 4K TV, and it's like, gosh, that's nice. Of course, this was before I knew my laptop failed. So, yay, yippity yay. So, either way, you know, it's something I don't know what to say, but either way, I am, you know, SerpentOfTheNight, and I am doing a playthrough of this old game, and here is a well. So, I will see you around next time, and stay tuned because I'm playing through all of this.